Okay, this is turn 10. I don't know if I bear watch this, actually. This is the crunch. This is the decisive turn. Gonna see if Rice, with his tanks that he's moved up in the center here, is gonna punch out third company on the right. And we're gonna see if second company swings in from the left and punches Rice out. Now, I went back and I tested this, and third company might get away with it because they're moving fast and there's lots of trees. And I assumed that Rice would be focusing this way and not this way, so second company came up and got some kills. That was the test. Don't know how that's going to go. Let's try and find ourselves a good place for the camera, because okay, so I am literally, I don't think we need to worry too much about what's going on behind. I'm really focusing here, here, and here. So I'm just gonna press go, and then I'm gonna sit. I'm just gonna literally be holding onto the edge of my seat here, because this is either gonna go horribly wrong. Well, it's either gonna go horribly wrong for me, or it's gonna go horribly wrong for Rice. So let's press the button and then just sit here and squirm. Yep, we're definitely on the squirm. So, yep, getting the hits in on third company there. Now's the danger point, because they're entering the wood. Second company is coming up online though. Just like we said, Rice has adjusted his cluster munitions. Okay, it's just chaos now. Excellent. I can live with a bit of chaos. Looks like there's going to be some hits on both sides here. Okay, so that could have been a lot worse. Right, let's see how third company did. So first thing that happens is Colonel McDaff is aiming away, hits a tree, and yeah, that M60 here just puts a round straight in the front. They've panicked, the driver's dead, the tank is okay though. But I think we're going to get a follow-up shot here. Yeah, and that's totaled it. Okay, what else have we got going on? So we get more casualties. So we start off with a miss. And then, yeah, partial pen there from some 50 cal fire coming in the side. It's usually a precursor to a 105mm shell. Oh, it's immobilized it purely with 50 cal. Oh, that's interesting. And what have we got there? This one gets... No, you know what? I'm just going to concentrate on just what happened. So, miss, hit, 50 cal hits, the engine gets knocked out by partials. Hit on the weapon mount, that's probably the Dushka. That one gets KO'd. McDaff gets KO'd, but he's okay. Now we're kind of okay. We're starting to get through. Gunno Sabo tank gets taken out there. Sorry, Yeah, let's go back. Who was this? That was 2nd Platoon HQ. That's, yeah, so Noah Weston's out. Somebody else goes out around here, don't they? Yeah, Gunner Sabo tank. Yeah, we spotted that. We see an M113 back here. Oh no, it's a Vulcan! Ah, it's the Brute machine. Which Sergeant Spook is engaging with the coax. Interesting life choice. And then takes out with a... what round was that? With a fin round. Okay, APF SDS. Got M113 back here. That's surely not long for this world. It's hammering around with the 50. A miss. Oh god, there's a tank. So I thought that wow. I thought that that icon there was just going to be like an M901 or something. No, that is an M60. And it's just hit Volcacious. Volcacious is okay. Wow, lucky. And Nil Kwan just about almost got that M113 there, but hit a tree instead. That's that HQ team member we saw running away. I don't know what else happens in the last couple of seconds. He's not gonna... Okay, there's another tank there as well. That one aimed and it hit the tree, did it? Or was that something else? Where did that come from? Where did that shot come from? That's not one of mine, I don't think. So yeah, there well may be another tank in there somewhere. That's going to be being KO'd. Yeah, look at the hole straight through that. Okay, so it's getting spicy. It's getting spicy in there, but we got in, and we only had, what, 1, 2, 3 casualties. So that's, you know, I can live with that. Let's see, what have we got in here? So that's another 4-man team there. And again, we've got Radio and Dragon. So yeah, I think these must be scouts. We put a lot of fire out just to kill... Yeah, must have been. It's got to be... I'm not sure. At least Gunner Sabo tank is okay. He's legging it away there. And we've got... Volcacious Nil Kwan, who's had his Dushka knocked out there by 50 cal fire. Perlic and Taco in there. These guys need to spread out, because currently they may, not impossible, they might get tagged by one tank all in one. But yeah, that was quite successful, I would say. So not as bad as it looked. Yeah, let's see what happens over here on the left with 2nd Company. So that's the spotting round. We have timed this well, actually, because the DPICM is about to fall in, isn't it? We've got that M113 legging it away there. Another RPG, which misses. Again, but they're now actually, you can see they've gone up to 8 rounds, and they had like 3 before. That's because they're now sharing ammo with Vinyl Dub there, because they're close enough. Yeah, see, that was actually quite a good shot. He's got the lead right, it's just there's a building in the way. So yeah, we got 2nd Company coming up online. I suspect this is where it all goes wrong. Oh yeah. There's the DPICM. We are going to flatten this town by the end of it. A couple of light casualties in the Baklanov's group there. And a hit on Heathrow max setting, but he's already out the picture. Why are you guys looking that way? That's worrying. Why are you guys looking that way? Can they sort of see them over there? Ugh, maybe. Maybe I'm misjudging the height on some of these vehicles. And that was some small arms fire coming from that building there again, I think. Aiming at the commander. Yep. They don't seem to be reacting, though. Oh, yeah, that was Sludge there getting trepanned by that small arms. But yeah, first confirmed American tank kill. That's Kaufman Johnson. Flank on M60 there. Boom, straight in the side of the turret. That is one KO'd tank. Excellent. Not seeing the hit quite right. We can also see how many tanks there are. Have we got a good idea of the tanks out here? We'll go 1, 2, 3, at least 4. Okay. Let's rewind a bit. And we've got Colin Fox taking aim there. That was probably actually a Sludge getting taken out there, probably by a dragon. Colin Fox just missed. Yeah, just skimmed. Something blew up. Shit. Just skimmed the top of that one there. Just zipped over the top. Yeah. Close, but no cigar. So that's Sludge getting dragoned. And then we have Keeling Derogi there, who has sadly seen nothing. Getting KO'd by something. It's got to be a tank, because the shot goes straight through it. From over here somewhere, out in the open. But I would, you know, a little unlucky, perhaps. Oh, just at the end there, that M113, just coming into the Vinyl Derp's field of fire there. He's aiming on. That's excellent. So, not as bad, perhaps, as it looked. Just 5 tanks down. Only 5. What happened in Schwaben? So we only get one dose of DPICM. We're going to have to move around to get over that. That's mine. Oh, there's John getting KO'd by another tank there that he never saw. He was at least aiming at that one that we assumed he would be going after. But yeah, actually hit twice there. I think by a heat round first. Yeah, so that's the take the smoke off. That's the heat round with the splatter, and there's the armor piercing, and then 50 cal just to sweep the deal. Okay, so yeah, not... I want to say not that bad. First company is okay. Do we get more DPICM here? This is a critical question, I think. So I thought I saw some at the end, but no, it must have adjusted. So, okay, that, yeah, like I say, perhaps not that bad. That, oh yeah, explosion there. That was potentially another, I was going to say another tow. No, that is a 120mm mortar or a 155. So there is some spotting going on as well then, by the looks of it. Whereas the adjustment here, no spotting, definitely pretty sure that that one is a straight up TRP mission there. And then we have, oh, hang on. Oh, sorry, what? Oh, you're kidding me. Ha! That's Roman Buni and potentially Joe Hartley there. I missed this because I was looking at this one, but that looks like that's an AP round that goes all the way through John Gozovich, through this building, and takes this one out too. I did not see that coming, but there we are. Awesome. And everybody's dead. Oh no, Roman Buni's still kicking. But yeah, that's, you know, it's like there's a war on or something. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? So should not too long until we flatten this area of Schwaben. We have a kind of... What have we actually got here? So, Kaufman Johnson is aiming again at a M60, which is looking this way. Which is just turning at the end of the turn, and is also aiming. So they're in a bit of a standoff. Always risky. Colm Fox also reloading and in a standoff with another M60. Poor Mus P is looking the wrong way. Mabutu there can't see a thing. So I've actually got these aren't what I would consider favourable engagements. I've got two tanks dueling two tanks here, plus whatever else Rice has up here that I can't see. So this is, yeah, no, I don't want to do this. We need to get out of this mess somehow. Which is going to mean coming back on this slope. I feel like going forward would be excessively risky. So we're going to pull back there, and then we've got an armoured reserve to help cover Schwaben itself. Ivana Vanarich coming this way at least. Might be able to get eyes on that. We'll see. Backed up by Mecha Maestro. Over here, the BMP infantry have made it in. The BMPs have made it in, and I've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tanks right here. And there's potentially 2 M60s here, and a load of other stuff that we can just hopefully roll over. But yeah, so we need to bring these forward. What do we want to do with these guys? Well, these guys need to spread out a bit because they're currently all in a row. it's not impossible that Rice could get a triple kill there. If we get over to these tanks, I don't think they can see them, but it never hurts to worry about that kind of thing. So it's messy and it's brutal. I still have, well, I sort of have First Company in reserve, and I sort of also don't, because I don't know how I would get them into the fight from where they are. I'm not sure the DPICM that Rice is landing on me is going to be that effective against troops in buildings. It might suppress them very well, but if they're in the buildings, oh, they're instantly pinned, aren't they? Yeah. So not great, but yeah, so maybe it's time to say, look, we grabbed the ground, we tried something, we got a couple of hits in, but I don't think it's going to keep on working. Is there anything else I want to see here? Not really. What have we got back here? So we definitely got one M113. Oh, that's the Vulcan, isn't it? No, one Vulcan, one M113. That reverses that way. Another M113, an M60. Potentially another M60 as well. Okay. Okay, let's press that button. First thing we want to do is you stay. You go forward. You reverse this way. So that's Pelican Taco going back, Vocacious going forward, Nil Kwan is reloading and needs to destroy that M60. Up here, Sergeant Spook needs to go straight on forward, along with the SID 42 and Fishbowl, and we'll get Justin Davies in the mix as well, and really hope that there aren't any surviving GIs hanging around in that wood with M72s that could kill us all. Now, the BMP infantry. What to do with you? Should we go deep? Could we go deep? Would that work? Is that an option? Oh, going deep is always like a good option, isn't it? Or should we, anchor this point here? Well, I don't think they can do very much. But they're kind of safe where they are, so I think let's just stay there. Let's just stay here for the time being. Like I say, part of me wants to exploit, which would involve going through 3rd platoon here, through Pelican Taco's platoon, and racing off across this open ground here, under full view of these M60s. They've got quite a long way to... I mean, BMPs are nippy, but they got to go 300 meters across 300 meters of open ground. Is it? How far do they have to go? We get to about here. That would be the crunch point. And then 200. 200 meters of open ground, and then we're in behind Rice. You know, then we can zip off into his rear area. And that's going to scare the crap out of him. Maybe. We can start... See, if we get up here and we start attacking this wood, potentially, then we're looking at being able to bring the first company up to reinforce Schwaben. But on the flip side, it's only 3 BMPs. Like, 3 BMPs is not a lot of BMPs. Driving straight through a firefight. Potentially exposing their flank to 50 cal fire as well. Rice is going to see them going. Or we could do nothing with them. Let's come back to them. So what we got going on here, so Kaufman Johnson is aiming. And Colm Fox is aiming. I mean, is this a hard target for either? No, not really. And where's this one? Oh. It's maybe a hard target, but also, like, Mobutu here can see him. Or has line of, in theory, has line of sight. In theory. We got Mosh there, working that keyhole. Zeriander, he seems fairly good at not spotting anything. Well, I guess that might be more keyholey than I can expect. Clench, and let's... Well, this area is now clear, right? So let's bring these guys out a bit to try and avoid any more... Oh no, because that's where the tanks are going to go, isn't it? Right. Sort of. Is it? Are we going to do it? I think that reversing off is probably the best thing to do here. So give you guys 15 seconds. That's going to be enough to get a shot off if we need to, and then back down this reverse slope. At least that's not too far away. And then we can go from there. They're not reacting. Yeah, those guys should be getting into position. So we've got Ivan Ivanovich there, who is somewhat suppressed because he just heard one of his buddies die noisily over the radio. He's keyholing that way, and then Mecha Maestro. Apparently can't see through that small gap, but you can. I know you can. Or maybe you can't. Maybe there's too much slope in the way. Oh no, that is a hull down M60 that you should be able to hopefully see. So this has worked really well. I'm just this like, what do I do with it now? Apart from just grind forward and try and chew him up. these guys? Yeah, they're all pinned because of DPICM. I don't really want them to go outside. They're just mostly a deterrent. They're sort of... I'd have to shuffle some of them around, but they are sort of occupying the objective. Or at least denying it to Rice. Yeah, so Rice is going to react to this. Let's punch it. Let's do 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 it. Okay, let's punch you. This could go completely wrong if one of those MT-62s gets hit. But fortune favours the brave, kids. We're just going to charge through there. Is this angle good? Yeah, okay, so basically once we're past about here, this line, this is the danger area here. We can chill out a little bit. If I had a whole company to squeeze through that gap, the flip side would be that, well, you know, would that work so well? And of course there could be more stuff out there. There could be, you know, Rice could have another line of stuff here. It's not impossible by a long shot. But I think, you know, I want to get through here. He's going to see it, and that's going to worry him. So, yeah, I'm trying to keep him off balance here a little bit while I try and just... How many tanks have I actually lost now? So we've lost 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 31. My percentages, mental percentage is not that good. 3 minutes until we flatten that whole chunk of town, and probably my own guys. That's life. Okay, that's... I think that's about as good as we're going to get. I just want to bring that MTLB vehicle there up so it's in the objective, just behind the building here. Make it pretty safe. That's the line, isn't it? That's, yeah, 6 guns. There's 6 guns in that battery. It's a full-on grid square removal exercise, this. So yeah, so I think we'll do this, and then, you know, see what Rice comes out with. I think it's going to be messy whatever happens, but, you know, 50-50 on these two. Reloading, yeah, Colfox is reloading. Kaufman Johnson is spotting, so Kaufman might get it. He's already aiming. Colfox, maybe not. But we should be able to save 2 tanks, and then we'll have them and the company command down here as a reserve. Plus Ivan Ivanovich, you can potentially squeeze around a bit. Okay, yeah. Just that dirty, great, big, horrible, terrifying red button.